back, we've got our eye on politics with the president, Joe Biden, saying, yes, he had a weak debate performance last night, but he says he's up for the job and believes he will beat Republican Donald Trump.
And all of that's coming just hours after some Democrats watching last night's face-off told reporters that President Biden maybe should consider backing out of his re-election bid. Political reporter Jack Fink here. Talk about the fallout. It's big. The fallout is big. We can say that.
Well, we started hearing it last night, Doug and Nicole, and today I spoke with someone close to the Biden-Harris re-election team by phone, and this person told me that the initial uproar heard last night from Democrats calling for Biden to step aside has calmed down. They told me the campaign announced major donors are sticking with the president and that fundraising after the debate kicked up last night. During the debate last night, President Biden sounded hoarse because his campaign says he has a cold. There were times he stumbled and lost his train of thought. The person close to the Biden-Harris campaign called it a missed opportunity, but pointed to the president saying he is committed to staying in the race and won't back out. We spoke with Republican Michael Williams, a former Texas Railroad commissioner, and Lorraine Birabille, a former Democratic state representative of Dallas, about the calls for President Biden to step aside.
I'm actually not concerned about it. This is a person that brought us out of the devastation of the pandemic. This is a person who is actively and making an impact on reducing inflation. At the end of the day, what we can't have, and I think most voters will agree, is another 4 years of President Trump.
The question is, can he go forward? Does he have the mental capacity going forward for the next 7 months of this term and for 4 more years? Does he have the physical ability to be president of the United States? And I think last night, voters clearly saw that he does not.
If President Biden were to change his mind and step aside this summer before the Democratic National Convention in August, Democrats in Congress, Democratic governors, and the Democratic National Committee would then consider candidates who would want to run for president instead. It's not automatically given to Vice President Kamala Harris. We'll be talking about the debate and the aftermath on Eye on Politics this Sunday morning. Plus, we go one-on-one with Senator John Cornyn, who tells us he's optimistic about Republicans regaining the majority in the U.S. Senate. And North Texas Republicans tell us who their top choices are for Mr. Trump's running mate. So get your fix for Texas politics. Watch Eye on Politics at 7:30 Sunday morning here on CBS News Texas. We're on air and streaming, and we certainly hope you join us.
Get your fix, Eye on Politics. New T-shirt.
I know, right?
New T-shirt coming.
That's what we need.
I love it. Thank you,
That's what we
Jack.
need. Thank you.
Thank you.